Milton Friedman once said, quote, "Keep your eye on one thing and one thing only. How much government is spending, because that is the true tax. If you're not paying for it in the form of explicit taxes, you're paying for it indirectly in the form of inflation or in the form of borrowing," close quote. The Senate is poised to enact another tax on the American people this week, tonight in fact. A $200 billion tax that will leave a hole in the Social Security Trust Fund. This tax will give extra Social Security benefits to just 4% of the American workforce at the expense of the other 96% of hardworking Americans. We must be honest with ourselves in acknowledging that this bill is fiscally irresponsible. To make matters worse, it's entirely unnecessary at this moment in time. There's no reason why we have to be pressed to pass it tonight. Congress is up against no particular deadlines, nor is any program at risk of expiring. Social Security is already on a dangerously unsustainable path. The trust fund is projected to run out of money in the next decade, which would lead to an across-the-board benefit cut. This bill would accelerate that crisis. To tax the American people to the tune of another $200 billion is ludicrous by itself, but to do so when there is no immediate need is nefarious. To that end, Madam President, the pending measure, H.R. 82, would cause an increase of $197.81 billion in the level of Social Security deficits relative to the levels deemed for budget enforcement. Therefore, I raise a point of order against this measure under Section 311A3 of the Congressional Budget Act of 1974.